at Beyond Education and Immigration Services in Pokhara, and we are doing some practice visa interviews. So.
Sarah. No, Sarah. 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 You're pointing Sarah, right? And we call her Sarah. And our grandmother, they call her Sarah. And then Sarah, no, Sarah. So can you introduce something to something?
Please tell me your full name.
Officer, my name is Ankita Guru.
Okay. Why are you here today?
To your interview.
Okay. For your. Please tell me about your academic background.
Officer, I have completed my high school in the field of hospitality with GPA 3.05.
Please tell me about your English proficiency.
Officer, I have done theoretical test of English and secured 55, not less than 49.
Okay. What university did you choose?
Officer, I have chosen Southwest Minnesota University.
And why did you choose this university?
Officer, during my counseling agency has given the name of the university, and after researching that university website, I have found that it has the best program for hospitality, and tuition cost of the university is also affordable for me, warm welcoming to international students.
Upon graduation, what are your plans? Upon graduation, after graduation, what are your plans?
Officer, after my graduation, I want to return back to my home country Nepal with skills and knowledge and operate a chain of restaurants in Nepal.
Who's going to sponsor your education?
Officer, my parents are responsible for my studies.
How much money do they make? How much money do they make?
Officer, my parents have around 37,000 USD dollar, and my family annual income is 42,000 USD dollar.
Okay. Do you have any relatives in the United States?
No, none.
Okay. How are you planning to deal with homesickness while you are abroad?
Officer, I will counsel with my department of the university and bring with my native people.
What was your GPA in high school?
3.05.
Okay. Thank you.
Have a nice day.
You too. Good morning. Tell me your full name. Please speak a little bit louder. Okay. Why are you here today?
I'm here for my US visa interview.
Okay. Your F1.
F1.
Okay. Who's going to finance your studies abroad?
My primary sponsors are my father and my mother. My mother is a lecturer in a school, and my father also a student.
How much money do they make?
And I have not made the research.
Okay. What is your English proficiency?
I have done Pearson test of English, also known as PTE. 81 in speaking, 57 in writing, 61 in reading, and 63 in.
Upon graduation, what are your plans?
Sorry, officer.
After graduation, what are your plans?
After my graduation, my plans are to return back to my home country and use those skills which I have learned in the United States, use those to my home country to develop my home country.
Do you have any relatives in the United States?
Not
Do you plan to work while you're abroad?
sorry.
Do you plan to work while you're abroad?
No, officer. My all intentions are just to study in the United States. I don't have any.
Okay. Thank you. So, a couple of things. When asked about your parents, say what they do and how much money they make annually in U.S. dollars.
Yes, sir. It's just my second day, so I
No,
have
you're doing good. PTE, do a combined score, like an average score of everything. So it's 65, and you're out of.
out of 9.
Okay, good job. And then when I'm asking about if you plan to work abroad, just say no. You just say either don't go on either say no or say no. I plan
Just
to.
no.
Yeah, just no, or you can say I plan to focus on my studies.
Officer, can I ask you one?
Yes.
If the officer asks me why GPA is low, why your GPA is low, and I'll explain my reasons, and can I say like this, even though my GPA is low, I still meet the GPA requirement for my university. Can I say like
What was your GPA?
my GPA is 2.58, and my requirement for my university is 2.5. So I meet the requirements. So can I say like this, I still meet the GPA requirement for my university.
Say it again.
Even though my GPA is low, I still meet the GPA requirement for my university.
Yes, you can
Can
say
I say
that.
like this
Yes.
at the last after explaining all
Yeah.
this?
What are your reasons for your low GPA?
It was the time for COVID and I didn't have any online classes before. It was the first time I had online classes.
Okay. When explaining it, I would be honest, first of all, and also, like, concise. You know what concise is? Very, like, don't go on and on and on. Just say a few things, why, and then just move on.
And also my courses are different because I had in plus 2 and the course which I'm going for are
Yeah.
totally different. So what do I explain?
What?
I studied civil engineering in the plus 2 and I'm going for computer science.
Okay. So you can say that, you can say something like, my career goals have changed,
Yeah.
and I am planning to go to the United States to focus on my studies, and I will have less distractions and no online classes. So you can say something like that, but just whenever thinking of an answer, just be like, make it simple. So maybe like 2 or 3 sentences, like 3 sentences at the most.
And going to school, I vocabulary, right? Can I use I vocabulary or
Yeah.
simple
I mean,
vocabulary?
simple meaning like,
Simple
don't make it super long.
Just make it simple and short.
Yeah, but you can use whatever words you want to use.
And does backlogs affect backlogs?
Backlogs. What are backlogs?
Like I got low GPA in 2 subjects and I get exam to improve that again in my plus 2.
Yeah.
Does that affect it?
Maybe you'll have to research that. I'm not so proficient in that, but research that and see.
And I have to know all about the university and the atmosphere of the place.
Yes, learn about your university, learn about the city that it's in, learn about the program and the people and the culture.
Course. What's like my major course is computer science and I have to know about the minor subjects too.
You can, but just don't focus on those too much.
Like what I'm studying along with computer science. Like, these are minor courses.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Thank you. Good morning. Please tell me your full name.
My name is Govinda Sarve.
You may sit if you like, or you can stand.
Sit, come.
Okay. Why are you here today?
I'm doing my design for the US, for the pursuing my bachelor's degree in business.
Okay. Why are you here? Say, I am here for my F1 student visa interview. Okay. Why have you chosen your university?
I just have to Minnesota State University because of its also focus on practical business education and its location in Marshall, Minnesota, which offers similar networking and internship opportunities. And it has a very welcoming and friendly environment for the international students and fits in my budget.
Please tell me about your academic background.
Sir, I have completed my higher education from Satyavati Secondary School, Damoli, in the management faculty and CGPA of 3.44 on the scale of 4.
Upon graduation, what are your plans?
After completing my education, I will return back to Nepal with his skills and knowledge that I gained from my studies in the United States. I will start my career as an entrepreneur and investing in different manufacturing companies and clothing brands. Also, I will expand my own clothing business. To sponsor me with the combined income of $40,000, which is runs agricultural business, and my mother also is partner, and they own $15,000 annually, and my brother is abroad in South Korea, and he earns $25,000. They will manage my all the expenses and the US.
What is your English proficiency?
Sir, I have the 10 years of test of English PT and I got 50 overall, not less than 49.
Okay. Why did you choose United States over another country?
I just United States because of USA has the strongest sector in the field of business in the world. So with the skills and knowledge that I gained from my studies, I will be well equipped to be a successful businessman in Nepal, and USA has the flexible and global education system. That's why I choose USA.
Okay, thank you so much. Any questions?
No, I don't.
No, okay, thank you. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Good morning. Please tell me your full name.
My name is Pankaj Lamisan.
Why are you here today?
I'm here for my interview, F1 visa interview.
Who's going to finance your studies abroad?
Sorry, ma'am.
Who's going to finance your studies
My
abroad?
parents are going to sponsor my study while I'm in USA.
What do they do for a living?
I'm right now.
What do your parents do for a living?
My parents are. My mother is a businesswoman and my father also runs a business after his retirement from an army. He runs a jewelry shop and my mother is a founder of a school.
How much money do they make?
My mother earns 3.5 lakhs rupees annually and my father earns something like 4 million.
Okay. Find out how much they earn and convert it to US dollars and say combined income of however many US dollars per year. Upon graduation, what are your plans?
After graduation I was applying to return to my home country and start up my own business.
What kind of business?
I will think about that later, which will be best for that time and
What is your English proficiency?
sorry ma'am.
Your English proficiency.
IELTS. I have given IELTS and I have gained 6 not less than 5.5.
Do you have any relatives in the United States?
I am the first one to apply in US.
Do you plan to work while you are abroad?
Sorry ma'am.
Do you plan to work while you are abroad?
No, I don't plan to work, but whenever I get chance to work in a project from my study, then I will involve in that project or sometimes it's
Okay. So, thank you so much. So, working, when I ask you if you want to work, say no or say no, I plan to focus on my studies. Because working as academic, like when I'm asking if you want to work, I'm asking if you're going to make money, but you're not going to make money like academically. So just say no, I don't plan to work. Because if you say, oh, I plan to do this with my university, they don't want you to. So also, yeah, again with the U.S. dollars, like converted to U.S. dollars.
When they will ask me who is your sponsor, then I should say my sponsor is my parents, and
Yes.
they on annually.
Just say who your sponsor is, your parents, what they do. So, say their jobs and say how much money they earn per year in U.S. dollars combined. Okay, thank you so much. Have a good day.
Thank you, ma'am. And I have long gap after my 10th standard. Will it be considerable or not?
They might look at that, but just be honest about it if they ask you about it. But say that you have prepared well after that, and you are prepared to study in the United States, and then the gap won't be a problem. But if they ask about it, if they don't ask about it, don't say anything. But if they ask about it, just say that it won't be a problem.
Many people say after the 10th standard it will not end, but they will not look. If they look, then they will ask me some questions on how should I clarify that.
Yeah,
That
just
was in my
be
mind.
confident in your abilities.
Yeah.
But yeah, answer the questions that they ask you. But
Okay, thank you, ma'am. I will be more prepared.
yes,
It's my
yes,
first day.
yeah. Keep working hard. You're doing great. Again, hello. This is a mock visa interviews with Beyond Institute. So, good morning. Please tell me your full name.
My full name is Bobin Patel.
Alright. Please sit down if you like. Why are you here today?
I'm here to give an interview for my Japanese student.
What are your plans in America? What are your plans in America?
I plan in America to pursue my bachelor's degree in computer science at Murray State University.
Okay. Tell me about your academic background.
I have done high school in 2022 from Sunrise Valley Higher Secondary School in management faculty with the GPA of 2.8.
Upon graduation, what are your plans?
After graduation, I will get back to my country and work in a top-rated national software company for 2 years. And after gathering a work experience, I will start my work startup of software company as an
What do your parents do for a living?
My dad is in construction site for 25 years. His annual income is 12,000 USD. My mom runs a grocery shop and her annual income is 16,000 USD. And in combined it will be 37,000 USD. And apart from that, we have savings of 47,000 USD, which will help me to cover up my finances.
How do I know that you will return back to the United States, or Nepal and not the United States?
Returning Nepal will allow me to take responsibility towards my parents. I have to take care of them, and I'm passionate about my work that I can contribute some like international experience and international skill to my family.
Do you have any relatives in the United States? Do you plan to work while you're abroad? Okay. Have you ever been arrested or committed any crimes? Okay. Tell me about your English proficiency.
My English proficiency is good as I have done PT and I got 60 overall 90.
Okay. And tell me about what was your GPA in high school? Okay, thank you so much. Any questions?
Have a good day.
You too. Good morning. What is your full name?
Hello, officer. My name is Sahil Disabharma.
Alright, please sit down.
Thank you.
Why are you here today?
I'm here for my visa interview.
Your F,
F1 visa interview.
tell me about your academic background.
I have completed my high school with a general science faculty with 3.06 GPA. Also, after that, I have done English proficiency test, PT, with 64 overall score.
What university have you chosen?
I have chosen Webster University for my computer science degree.
Where is that located?
It is located in St. Louis, Missouri.
What do you know about St. Louis, Missouri?
St. Louis, Missouri. The climate over there is kind of similar to my current living place, Pokhara, which will be a huge benefit for me. Also, there are different places, popular places located like the Gateway Arc, St. Louis Forest Park, Zoo, where I want to visit if I get the chance to study over there.
Who's going to finance your studies abroad?
My parents will be my primary sponsors. They will fund for my all the educational expenses and living expenses during my United States period of time.
How much money do they make?
As they are into business, my parents make $50,000 per year and made.
Okay. Upon graduation, what are your specific plans?
Sorry, officer.
Upon graduation, what are your specific plans?
After completing my high school, with all the knowledge and skills that I will be gaining from the United States, I aim to return back to Nepal to establish an IT company here in Nepal. As there is a significant gap in Nepal's IT service sector, people are facing a lot of digital security problems, and also a lot of criminal activities are taking place because of the loopholes in the system of security. And I came to know about these things when I was doing internship in the bank. And with all the knowledge and skills, I aim to return back to Nepal and benefit my country in the field of computer science as well.
Do you plan to work while you're abroad?
No, officer, I do not.
Do you have any relatives in the United States?
No, officer, I do
Have
not.
you ever been to the United States?
No, officer.
Have you ever been outside of Nepal?
No, officer.
Alright, thank you so much. You did great. Any questions?
No questions.
Okay, thank you. Good morning. What is your name?
My name is Praveen
Why are you here today?
because I'm here to pursue my bachelor in I'm here
just
to
say-
get visa interview.
For your F1 visa. Say, I'm here for my F1 visa interview. What university have you chosen?
I chose Southwest Minnesota University
Why did you choose this university?
because this university provides me strong sector in computer science field. And this university has warm welcoming environment to international students.
What is your English proficiency?
95. I scored 95 in Duolingo out of 160.
Okay, is that enough for your university? Is that a high enough score? What is your academic background?
I completed my high school in the field of management with 2.5 GPA.
Who's going to sponsor your education?
My parents are going to sponsor me.
What do they do for a living?
My mother is a businesswoman and my father is an Indian ex-army.
How much money do they make?
They make around $40,000 US annually, and they have saving of $5,000 US for my study.
Do you plan to work while you're abroad?
No,
Do you plan to stay in the United States after graduation and work?
no,
Do you plan to go to the United States to work at all?
no.
Do you have any relatives in the United States?
No,
Do you plan to pursue any romantic relationships in the United States?
no.
Okay, thank you. Any questions? Okay. So someone asked where this consultancy is located. We are in Pokhara in Chitradurga. So. And Nepal. Good morning. Please tell me your full name. Okay. Please sit down. Why are you here today? Oh, you can sit there if you want to sit a little closer. Sorry. Why are you here today? Why are you here today? No, we're practicing it's the real thing. So practicing it's the real thing. I'm here today for my F1 visa interview.
I'm here today for my F1 visa interview.
What university did you choose?
I applied in Southwest Minnesota Institute.
And why did you choose Southwest State Minnesota University?
I chose Southwest Minnesota State University because of its strong business management program with warm welcoming environment for international students. The university emphasizes on practical learning and its strong connection with the business community that will provide you with valuable network opportunities and practical experience. Additionally, the faculty expertise and the university's facilities are top-notch, which will greatly enhance my learning experience.
How are you going to finance your university? Your studies?
Parents are going to sponsor me by covering all the living expenses and tuition fees during my study in the United States.
How much money do they make?
We have $37,600 for my study.
What do they do for a living?
My parents, my father has been working more than 25 years with the Honda company in New Delhi, India, and currently he is a manager of the company. And my mother runs a canteen in my hometown school. Total, they have generated around $30,000. Also, we have savings $37,600 for my study.
Upon graduation, what are your plans? After graduation, what are your plans?
After completing my study, I'll return back to my home country and I'll establish my own manufacturing company by using the knowledge and skills that I have gained in the United States. Also, I will generate employment within my community through my business, as well as I would want to take my business to global link, which is beneficial to my home country in business sector.
Tell me about your academic background.
I have completed my high school in the field of management with 2.55 GPA in 2023.
Okay, thank you so much. So just one thing, when I ask you who's going to be your sponsor, you can say my parents will be my sponsor and say what they do and how much money they make per annually. But you can also say, like, when I ask you who's going to be your sponsor, you can just say your parents, and then if I ask you what do they do for a living, say what they do and how much money do they make in US dollars. Thank you. You did great. Any questions? Okay. Good morning.
Good morning, officer.
What is your name?
My name is Nirajun Joshi.
Okay. Why are you here today?
I'm here for the interview.
I'm here today for your I'm here today for my F1 student
We are
visa.
for student visa interview.
Okay, one more time.
I'm here for my F1 visa interview.
How are you planning to finance your studies abroad?
My parents and my sister are gonna sponsor for me. My father is a retired officer in Nepal, and my mom is a businesswoman. He's helping her in her business, and my sister is a child caretaker in Australia. So they're gonna sponsor for me, and annual total income will be around 50 USD, 50k USD.
What is your English proficiency?
It's 62 PT.
Alright. Why have you chosen the university you've chosen?
I have chosen Worcester because because I want to study a good. Sorry, I have chosen this university because all the resources are available in this university, and it is well-known, renowned university among all other universities. So I choose this university.
Do you have any relatives in the United States? Do you have any relatives in the United States?
Relatives? No,
Do you plan to work while you're abroad?
no,
Do you plan to stay in America once you're done with graduation?
no.
What is your academic background?
I have completed my bachelor's degree in bachelor's in information and technology and got GPA of 3.52. And I'm planning to do my master's degree in the same faculty.
So, what do you know about Webster University?
Webster University has 3 main universities in Texas, Florida, and Missouri. And I am choosing Missouri, which is located at St. Louis city. Among this, I want to choose.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, thank
You're
you.
doing great. You're improving. Do you have any questions?
Questions I got.
Okay, a couple of things. Just when you're doing it, just kind of sit back, a little bit. But and you can still be attentive, but like don't be so intimidated. You know, like sit back. You know, just be relaxed, but still professional. And then PTEs. Say Pearson's test of English.
Pearson
Like
test.
say that out, and then not say like I've taken Pearson's test of English and PTE, and I scored this much.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
Doing
you.
great. Thank you. Good morning. What is your full name?
My name is Anna.
Alright, please sit down. Why are you here today? Why are you here today?
I'm here for the interview. I'm from design.
Tell me about your academic background.
I did my high school from Kamkawa school. Yeah, I scored 2.4 in the business sector.
Okay. What university did you choose?
I chose Southeast Minnesota University.
Okay, and why did you choose this university?
I chose this university because I found interesting in its like prediction modeling, which will help me predict the future business trends for in the coming years for me. And also I've been watching vlogs in the YouTube for one of the students is studying in the Southwest Minnesota, and it also fits in my budget.
Upon graduation, what are your plans?
After graduation, my family is already into manufacturing hemp fabrics clothing, so I'll be rebranding it and try to make it more successful and big. And I will try to rebrand it and collaborate with international distributors so that I can make it successful and big.